Hello, welcome to OzScalemodeling, and I thought I'd bring you a bit of a channel update of what's been happening and what's happening in the future, and any other news. So it's been 12 months now since I started this channel, and it's going a lot better than I expected. It was also 12 months now that I started building models. Before that, no experience whatsoever. I have done some YouTube stuff on another channel of just motorcycle riding and stuff, but nothing like I have doing this. So yeah, at the moment, looking at my channel milestones, I've actually reached, well, when I started out, I had like 5 subscribers. So as of the 1st of May, and today is the 5th of May, we had 325 subscribers. I think that's actually at 330 now. It's 15,000 views, just gone over 15,000 views, and 90 uploads, which is actually at 94 now. So as for the subscribers, I'd like to say thank you for subscribing. I'm more than surprised that I've got that many people interested in my little hobby here. Yeah, thanks for subscribing. And I appreciate all the comments I get in the videos. It's great to see the interest there, and sharing that information. I've learned a lot from those comments. Some great tips have come through there. The views, 15,000 odd views, and I think that's a few weeks out of date, but that's quite a lot of views. That's good. I'm glad that there's an audience out there that are interested in someone amateur, beginner modeler like me. 90 uploads, 94 at the moment. Now, I've been uploading videos at a rate, quite a large rate of about, well, I think 3 to 4 a week. As I've been told by others, I build quite a lot, but this is my full-time job, although I'm unemployed, so it wouldn't be if I was employed. So one of the reasons I took on this hobby in the first place, and also videoing it for YouTube, was to occupy myself. And while we can't, because of the current situation we're going through, there's no travel, which is something I used to do quite often every year. So it keeps me sane, keeps my mind focused on something. I think I'll have a lot of thanks I have to put out there to other channels that I watch regularly. Those go out to the Model Shed, Steve, who's does some incredible builds and really inspiring me and everybody who watches the work and the detail that goes into it. It's a really passion got there. Another channel I watch is the Modelar, who, like me, very amateur, I guess. Just started out building a aircraft carrier at the moment. It's the Kitty Hawk. You might see that behind me there on the shelf. He's slowly getting through that, putting out a video. I think he just put out a video not long ago showing his whole collection, which surprised me because I've been watching his progress of the Kitty Hawk, and then I thought, oh yeah, and I'm not sure where in the world he is, but he's got some basic equipment, a work area, and then he brings out this video of all these dozens of ships that he's built. And I thought, wow, okay, he's He's been doing this for a long time. So yeah, he's worth keeping an eye on. The Modelar. I'll put all the links to these channels down in the description. Aussie Frenchman is another cool Aussie bloke there, is building the Yamato at the moment. And, it's coming on well, and very ingenious in ways of getting around problems and coming up with the result he wants. And, another good channel worth following along with and keeping up with. Then, of course, we've got Ron, the model ship. I've been following him for quite a while now, well before, in fact, I think it was Ron that inspired me to start recording my builds. I like to have him in the background. His videos are uploaded at about 7, 8 in the morning here, so it's coffee break for me. So I grab my coffee and start sitting down and watching his videos, and then get back stuck into mine over at my dining table bench. Yeah, Ron's a good inspiration, and another one to definitely watch and learn from. Very, very talented with the camera and on the model table. Now we've also got the Modelkit stuff. And this is Jason, who's building a few ships and a mixture of stuff. We recently saw his stash, which surprised me, because my stash is one box, which we'll have a look at later. And I just can't imagine having that much and still be buying more. Like, when are you going to build these things? Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess if you've got kids that take on the interest, then there's someone to hand them down to. I'm not sure, but anyway, another good channel to watch reviews, and if you want to know how to deal with issues that come up with kits, problems, lots of ideas there. Very, very useful channel. And of course, Nigel's channel, most detailed modeler I know, does great work, and he's one of those guys that you can watch whatever the subject is, whether it's an aircraft, ship, whatever he's building. There's something you can take away from that relates to what you're building, whether it's the way he uses his masking tape, or the way he chisels out and sands a certain spot. All these little tips, there's just constant tips through all these videos. Fantastic. Anyway, so my channel is, like, I've been keeping a really high pace lately, and that's going to slow down. I'm going to go down to releasing one video a week, maybe two, but probably one video a week. I'm not slowing down my build speed. I just don't want to get too far ahead. For instance, when you see a video go up to watch, in reality, I may have built that video. Okay. In reality, I may have built that. All right, I'm going to have to fix this camera. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've got a few camera problems, as you could probably see. So we're going to switch to another camera, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of what's over there and what's in the other room, and one of the reasons why I'm going to slow down my building a little bit. While the video is running, I'll keep talking. So one thing is, I'm running out of room. I don't have much space. and it's a serious problem. One of the reasons why I went down to building 700 scale was because they're much smaller and I've got room for them, and that's fine, but not good for my eyesight. And even though they're nice models to build, I still prefer the 350 scale. But I just don't have the space here. Anyway, so let's go before I lose this camera, and we'll have a quick look around. Okay, back as I say, back shortly. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully we got sound on here. It's my little action DJI action cam. So, as I was saying, less videos per week, because I find that I'm more trying to focus on the video editing, because that takes a lot of work and it's taken time out of my model making. So I mean, I know I can spend 8-10 hours straight on a model working away, but then you can go back and spend, you know, an hour editing. So I'm just going to try and just cut that back a bit so I can spend a bit more time on the models. And I'm starting to run out of ideas too. So I know I build ships, as you know, and ships could include not just, you know, ships, but submarine, U-boats. I've built spaceships, it's still a ship. Even a helicopter, because it's a helicopter gunship. And a rocket ship, which I haven't built. We'll get to that. So I really want to branch out a little bit. I may have to break away from ships, and I'm thinking of maybe building a car. Although recently I was looking at a pirate ship, looked pretty good, but geez, you know, I'm seriously running out of space. So anyway, we'll get on to the tour here. So there it is, my workbench slash kitchen dining room table, which I'm the only one here, so I can get by eating in front of the TV. So yeah, that's my whole setup there. This is my light. If I go turn on my light, boom, it's like 1,000 watts of LEDs there, so no problem at all. It's a wet, overcast day today, so there's a lot less ambient light in this room, so it's usually a bit brighter. So there we go. There's my invention of my camera mounting tripod mechanism transformer, and it's that works for a top-down view of my model building. And you know, I mean, it's my hands that get in there. That's all you ever see of me usually. I'm a hand model, not a face-to-face model. But anyway, I'm trying to change that. So there's the laptop. I use OBS Studio to record on. And from there, I drop the footage onto a USB stick and take it over here. So over here is where I do the magic editing. We can get rid of that. Put that up. Hello, there's someone we know. Yeah. Okay, so that's where I do all my editing. Yeah, no problems. Now, let's have a look. So here's one of my displays. We got the 200 scale, 1/200 scale Arizona up on top. And yeah, that was a great build. I love doing that. Really nice. That's straight out of the box. There was nothing extra added on to that, except for the railings. I bought extra railings to cover around. Oh, and the deck. The deck is also
on there. I won't go into too much detail of the ships. I do have a video, previous video, it goes through all my ships. Here's the Kitty Hawk. The Kitty Hawk I built before I started videotaping, so I don't have a build video of this. This was a massive build. This was the probably the second model of any sort I'd ever built, and this I ended up doing the lighting for. As you can see, it's all lit up on the inside for the hangar. This took only 3 months. I think it was just under 3 months to build, and it included the MK detail up set, which cost more than the ship. So, you know, with paint, you're looking at $1,000 there, easy. Massive. Down here we got the U995 German submarine there. And then down next to that is the Japanese I-400 submarine with the aircraft on it. It's the only aircraft carrier submarine ever built. You can see the little hangar in there where they wheel the planes out from. Alright, so we'll just stop for a sec and we'll go and have a look at my other shelf. Okay, back shortly. Okay, so now in my other room we have a couple of ships here. So the Russian ship there, the Varyag 350 scale. Yeah, you're getting a sneak preview if you're looking at this video now, because YouTube wise I haven't finished this yet, but hey, there it is. There's the aircraft carrier, the Franklin. It's all there. There it is. Beautiful, that one. And we go down to the Japanese cruiser Chikuma. This was the second ship I built. I don't have video footage of that, but that was a good ship. I like building that one. Now we go down to the Missouri on 350 scale, and moored alongside that is the Hood on 350. There you go. There. And then we go down further, we've got the aircraft carrier, the Nimitz, and that was a 1/700 scale. Again, very detailed kit and quite big for a 700 scale. So let's compare. So here we are next to the Philadelphia. So quite a size difference. This was an interesting ship too. And then we got over here and we have the Scharnhorst 700 scale. This was in a premium edition. It came with a lot of photo etch. Very, very tiny stuff. Also did the diorama on that. The diorama for the Nimitz came with the kit, so that was alright, but this one I made this from scratch from a picture frame. So I've got the build video of that, all these three actually. Alright, and my stash, there it is. There's my stash. Lonely Airfix Apollo Saturn V 144 scale, which I'm a little bit afraid to build, because when I bought it I didn't realize how old it was. It's literally as old as me, and you really know it when you see the plastic. I've done the unboxing video, so have a look at the unboxing. I need a bit of motivation, so somebody wants to give me a bit of motivation to tackle this, I will, but at the moment I'm a bit hesitant. Okay, let's go and have a look at a couple of others. Back shortly. Okay, so sitting down under my computer is the HMS Cornwall. This was my first model I built. Lots of mistakes on this, including the entire colour of it is wrong. I don't know what I did there. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. I think that has a deck on it too. Let me just check. Yeah, there's a wood deck on that. So anyway, it was my first build, and that got me hooked on building ships. Now we go up to ships of a different sort, and here's our Star Destroyer Bandai, and that was an interesting build. Sorry, my shadow in the way. There you go. Excuse me. So unlike ships, there's no detail in that. There's no glue, everything just clips together. There's no decals, no photo etch. Yeah, it was just a matter, mostly the thing with this was getting the paint right. You know, getting the, you know, the weathering was important, although they're pretty clean, so there's not much weathering. So yeah, so that was a good build too. Something different, still a ship. So then we go up to the top of my computer, and we have this. So this is another Bandai. Gosh, I can't even remember what it is. Hey, I'm not a Star Wars follower. I just saw these models, and that's, anyway, sorry. So it's the X-Wing, and that's quite a good kit to build too. My little alien diorama I made out of the base of it. Okay, and it came with a second one, a smaller version. So I think that was a 172 scale, and then there's a 72 scale. Then there was a 144 scale, which is down inside the computer here. So I've got it sitting down on my graphics card on the PC. So, okay. And then we'll scoot back over here, and we'll look at our helicopter gunship. There you go. Still a ship, it's a gunship. That was different. I love doing this. I like doing the cockpit. Unfortunately that doesn't open up, but in there's a really nicely detailed cockpit with harnesses. I bought the harnesses separately. I think they were Pontos ones. I put those on. So yeah, that was nice. I enjoyed detailing the engine on this, where the rotors are. I do have the build video of this. I had a lot of problems with this. I messed up the paint, but you can't tell. And yeah, okay. So we'll go back to the computer now and see if our camera's working any better. Back in a second. Okay, welcome back. So like I was saying, there's still going to be more models coming, just not so often. And yeah, that's the way it has to be. I've got to just slow down a little bit and try to enjoy it a bit more, and focus more on the work on the models. You know, there's times there where I get to start doing some of the weathering, and I think, oh, couldn't be bothered doing all this, you know. But then because you're trying to film it, you've got different camera angles and trying to get things to focus, and it's distracting. It's a bit distracting. So anyway, again, thanks for everybody for watching this, and all the subscribers, and still shocked I've got so many people interested in what I'm doing. But hey, you know, we all got to start somewhere, and for me, it's a record of what I'm doing. So that's what I look at, and I like to be able to give other beginners and novice builders like myself hints and tips and ideas of what you can do, and my perspective of building a kit, and dealing with the problems you come across, and how to go about fixing things, and hopefully, well, it looks like it, other people are getting something out of that as well. Oh, and as for the birds you've heard in the background of all my videos in the past that I've been struggling my way of trying to block them out with my microphone and put filters on and everything else, there's a video I'll put up just here now. You can see the culprits sitting on my balcony doing what they do best, although it's a bit worse today because they've come in hiding out from getting some shelter on because it's raining out there. But yeah, they're the ones that are making all the noise. Much I can do about that. Cheers. All right, so please subscribe, as I usually say, and give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the future videos. I've got Ron over there on the screen. He's just uploaded his latest video, so I've got to whip over there and watch him work on his next bit of video editing and work. All right, so thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you all soon next video, and you'll be back down looking at my hands again. Okay, bye for now.